Good day and welcome to this week's Muskie Spotlight. We're in the wrestling room here in the back of the Weir Center on the campus of Lakeland University, and we're joined today by Maddie Ruckdashel. She's a member of our Lakeland women's wrestling team. She's from New London, Wisconsin. You are a junior, academically a sophomore wrestling, correct?
Correct.
Yep. So thank you for joining us today. First up, Maddie, we just wanted to ask a little bit about your season in general, how you feel about how your season has gone so far. You actually started wrestling competition in October already, and you've had a number of pretty good finishes so far. Is that correct?
Yeah, I've been finishing, top 5 in most of our competitions and things like that, but hoping to get a few more wins and still looking to get a championship in some of our tournaments yet. So it's going well, but looking to improve still.
Yeah. Now, women's wrestling is obviously a sport that's emerged in recent years, really, and one that not a lot of people may not be the most familiar with yet. So, what age did you get involved in wrestling, and what sparked your interest in it?
I've been wrestling since I was like 5 years old. My dad was the middle school coach when I was
Okay.
younger, and I have a brother that's just a little bit younger than I am. So
Okay.
we found ourselves at his practices all the time when we were
Okay.
younger after school, and so I'd wrestle around with my brother there, and we just kind of joined together, and that was that.
Okay, so family affair then. So,
Yes.
okay. And what do you enjoy about wrestling? Again, it's not a sport not a lot may be familiar with, and they might wonder what might make someone continue to pursue it.
I just think wrestling's special in that it's individualized, and not a lot of sports are individualized, so it's all on you, and it's a lot of mental toughness, and it teaches you a lot of skills that you can use outside of the wrestling room and in everyday life. So
Uh-huh. And you were a quite accomplished wrestler in high school. You won some state championships.
yeah, I for the WWF, because it's not sanctioned by the WIAA yet.
Sure.
The WWF put on high school state for us for a number of years, and I believe I won it 3 times there.
Okay,
So.
excellent. And you actually started college attending UW Whitewater your first year, and then you transferred to Lakeland just to wrestle, or with the interest in the wrestling program here. How exciting was that for you to have the opportunity to wrestle in college and so close to home? Did you ever think you'd get that chance collegiately?
I was hoping that one day when I was younger, I would have the opportunity to wrestle collegiately, but as it kind of got closer to that time to make a decision, I thought, that chapter's kind of over in my life, and I needed to move forward. But then once that opportunity arose and it was so close to home, it was something that I just had to jump on and see where it could lead me to.
Yeah, we're glad to have you here. So, you're from, a little more about you. You're from New London, Wisconsin. For those who aren't familiar with it, where is that?
So New London's basically northwest of here. It's around like the Appleton area and west of Green Bay, I guess.
Appleton, Oshkosh, kind of in that area,
Mhm.
south of Clintonville,
Correct.
Marion. Yep. Some people from outside the state may not know where those places are, but those of us who've driven up Highway 45 know. So,
Right.
you hosted a wrestling camp with your brother this spring. Can you tell us a little more about that?
Yeah, so just with my career choices that I want to go into, I wanted to get some more interaction with children, and I also wanted to give back to our wrestling community in New London because they've given me so many opportunities while I was in high school and in their program. So my brother and I decided we'd host a little wrestling camp for youth wrestling, and we met on Thursdays for about an hour and a half, and it was just really fun to give back and also just teach what we know to them.
Sure. And this is your brother Garrett, who
Yep.
wrestles at UW Platteville.
Correct.
Sophomore at Platteville.
Correct.
And what are you majoring in here?
I'm majoring in psychology and hoping to get my master's in counseling so that I can be a school counselor.
Okay, you're looking to be a school counselor.
Yep.
Okay, interesting. So, and also going back to your high school days, you actually participated in a number of sports in high school, and quite a wide variety of them besides wrestling. What sports did you all participate in?
I swam for a couple years. I was on the softball team all 4 years, and I also played tennis.
Okay, did you have a favorite among those?
Probably softball, behind wrestling, of course.
Okay, of course, yeah. So, all right. Couple other questions for you. Your favorite TV show?
Definitely the Golden Girls.
The Golden Girls.
Hands down.
Do you have a favorite character on there?
The character Sophia Petrillo. She's the oldest of the ladies in that show.
Oh, Sophia, yes.
She's funny.
Do you have a favorite place to eat?
Probably, I would say Taco Bell.
Taco Bell? Any hot places people should know about in the New London area?
The Water Supper Club. I work there, and they have phenomenal burgers. Actually, my favorite bacon cheeseburgers from there.
Okay. And on our profile form you filled out for our sports information department, you also listed Johnny Cash as your favorite musical artist.
Yeah, I pretty much like all old country music, so he's one that I've listened to for a long time.
That's great. Do you have a favorite song of his?
I Walk the Line.
Walk the Line, okay.
Yeah.
The correct answer to that question is one piece at a time. Well, Maddie, thank you again for joining us. And this Saturday, the Muskie's women's wrestling team has its only home date of the season coming up, the Muskie Duels, starting at our first match will be 9:45, and hopefully four chances for you to wrestle that day. So if haven't gotten a chance to watch our team in the past, come on out. We'd love to have some people on hand to watch our team wrestle. So Maddie, thanks again.
Thanks for having me.